Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Make sure it's working. Yep, looks like we're working here. Alright, stop that. Make this go here. Now let's go right here. Okay, let's go ahead and think about this one real quick. How do we bring it down? Let's see. It's the edge of this room, basically. Hmm. How do I want to bring this down? I need more brass iron pipes, actually. Good morning, brass. Hi, brass. So we want to kind of bring it, I guess, behind here. Can I just go... The edge of the room is around there. I could kind of just maybe bring it right over here. Just go down right here. There's my kitchen thing. And if you're around that, I guess that makes you sicky. Oops. Let's go to my kitchen. It's a little hole. Okay. Mostly we just want to block this off, yeah? Let's get some torches just so we have it, just in case. We should really make more torches because we always just need them for certain things. We're digging around. Alright, good. I will block that off, and then upstairs will just be good. I could just start bringing it, right? Start bringing it now. There we go. So this will just be right here. We can't get around this, so we gotta get my excavator. Not really using that right now. Hey, you don't need to be. You don't need to be enclosed. Mm, I don't want to. I want to put the liquid in there. All right, let's go ahead and work on bringing this downstairs. We'll just bring it. You and then over. There we go. Basically, this will be a conveyor. Import. Every 5 seconds, it'll just put some in there. There we go. We have quite a bit, 49,000. That's pretty good. What are you? Just random, so let's just close this off. And you're random too, right? So just, there we go. Hmm, get rid of that. So hold on. Where's the center? Oh, that's the edge of the room. Okay. Oops. Hold on. We'll get rid of this after. So the edge of the room is right here, basically. Okay. Make sure we can see the things. We want to go that way a little bit. All right, so that's the room. Okay, good. I guess we want to um process this over this way. Um, put a torch there, actually. I'll just go along the way, the top. So I'll go that way a little bit. Here, here, here. Okay, so let's put it on the back wall, torches. It's down quite a bit. Very good. Oh boy. Yeah, there's the room, so it goes down to that height, basically. One more. This one. Okay, cool. So this is my stone processing room, right? Back here, though, would be my other processing room. So we'll just fill this in. We can fill all this in here. Maybe we'll have a door, doorway going over there. But only one. Okay, so we did that, so it's like that. Goes to my stone processing room in case I want to for whatever reason. Let's get the scoop. Just put other crap in here. Scoop. Please. Pristine. Okay. Always like having a pristine bee dug. Right there. Ow. Get out of here, gravel. No one likes you. Put torches. Block it off. Okay. Then what is this? Just an old mined hallway. Oh, to go under the water and go mining. Okay, that's just an old mine shaft. So we'll block it off. Torch right here and just block it off right here. Let's get the builder's one so we could have it there. Okay, we could just fill this in, right? So fill that in. There we go. Oh, I need more cobble. There we go. Now we could just, whatever, have a bit of a room. Put that there. All right, so basically you're just gonna come down to wherever I need you. Should put that up. So we're gonna put it to a drawer. We'll just pull out from the drawer, right? Whatever. We should craft more of these lights. I'll leave one in there just in case I want it. Maybe one on the ceiling there. And then we'll craft more of these lights here in just a bit. Yeah, we want a bit higher. Oh, look. More gravel just falling on us. torches. Right. Okay. Okay, let's do this. You. Get rid of this gravel. Okay. Okay, that's good enough, I think. Let's just put the drawer, like, we'll put it on this side, so if we want to bring it around, whatever. Let's go here. Then we just do this. Lock her in. You're just gonna get a stack every 5 seconds. It's gonna be full. Okay, the auto processing. I gotta remember all the stuff that works here. I don't remember how I had this set up exactly. This dude, I could just use myself and I can make other things. I think. So in that case, we'll just put it like right over there. This auto crafter is to make one thing, that's to make another thing. Helium dust. This is to that one. And the gallium XP ore berry. One of these has the recipe. There it is. The right. New page. We just want to basically add that so we could find it easily. So we want some kind of thing to put it in things. I guess we'll do a fluid extractor. And that's how long? 28 seconds? Okay, that's not horrible. Fluid extractor. There we go, we got one. Combustion generator. So basically you are gonna fluid extract from right there. Then we're gonna turn it into a liquid. And put it somewhere. Brass item pipes. We need fluid. Or actually, this one ain't fluid. This is gonna be regular. It's gonna be regular. The other thing's gonna be fluid. The tank, from the tank. From here, though, we'll just add a MV dude. I will have to bring over some fluid. We should do it out from the wall, basically. Let's move these later. This one we should do out from the wall. Move this here. Yeah, we want to move this basically. Out from the wall just so we can have space. We're just going to bring it over. This guy is going to output that way. Okay, good. Basically, this one needs to be fluid pipes. Okay, so we'll do here. And the fluid pipes just gotta go around. There we go. That's about it. This one, we'll just do this. Come on. Count on you, Jax. How's it going, JC? How you doing? How goes the Gregging? How's life? How's everything? Why is there always a gate around cemeteries? Because people are always dying to get in. Yep, exactly. You gotta put a gate around the cemeteries. Otherwise it'll become like Walking Dead, right? And just people be walking. Walking because they're dying to get in. But how you doing, JC? How's everything going? Basically, I'm setting up the ore berry into other resources in this room. Dr. Greg, then my brother said dinner was ready. Yep. And then you ate dinner, and then you hung out here, and then you Gregged, right? That's the way it goes. Let's go ahead and set this to line mode and go. Can we reach? We can't really reach it. Lay down for a bit. Sat down for too long. Yep, that makes sense. Laying down's good, and you can hang out here and say hi. I'll Greg. Or you could just hang out here. That's never a bad thing. Say hi on the stream, hang out. Give me ideas on how to improve, like what you think. Oh, this should be that block, or this you should do this. Maybe give me ideas. Give me thoughts. I need a bigger room though. Technically, this wall will fill in. Just fill that in. There we go. Uncrafting table? Actually, it's a crafting table. This one is a project bench. You can create patterns that you use in these other ones, which will auto craft things for you. That's a project bench. And then this one is an auto crafting bench, which use those recipes you get from that when you make a recipe. We want a bit higher. Let's make it lit up there just so mobs aren't spawning right above me. Inventory's a bit full of this crap. No way they're allowing the uncrafting table to exist in this. What is the uncrafting table? I didn't even know. So it's kind of funny. Get the lunchbox real quick. I can't eat anything from the lunchbox to begin with because I got to put more foods in it. So we could just do healing axe while we're thinking. I guess we'll do this table here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. you there, and it'll be tiny piles. Then gallium dust is from the other thing. Not enough room, I think. Okay. Then you're just the other recipe. I don't. What's weird about the recipe plans is you can't really see what it's cost to make the thing. So if you don't remember what you made the thing out of, then it's like you don't. You're kind. It says tiny pile of gallium, but you don't know which recipe you were using. It don't say what number. It don't say nothing. So you just got to remember. Now I kind of remember here, gallium. Right there. That's that one. Sign up from Twilight Forest. Has 3 areas. Double as a crafting table. Uncrafting table to put all 3 items. All the items in a 3x3 grid. Uncrafting. I don't think it's in right here. Yeah, see, I don't think it's in. Alright, so I think this is the recipe I'm doing right here. Tiny XP buckets, and I get the XP buckets by exporting a liquid to a tank and putting the bucket thing. Saved. Yeah. I need some kind of tank that I can put a thing in. I don't know if I left any tanks for myself. I do have this super tank, and I might as well just make it make 4 million XP, you know, XP buckets. That'd be kind of cool. But let's put it where it's back a little, so we can just access things better. We want it to go that way. I just want it making tons of XP, basically. No fluid output, no nothing. I think you can output like out of side, right? Yep. So like this, and we will do fluid auto output. And just have it making like infinite until I get 4 million in here. Pudgement kind of, but it has skulls on the side. Okay, that's cool. And maybe they have something like that in Greg that is later in the the game when they have ridiculous amounts of things. Who knows? Like a different table that does that, So there's a 4 million liquid XP that's gonna fill up. Maybe later I'll make a advanced fluid extractor. That'd be kind of good, and just make it go faster. But here I just need buckets basically. I got a bunch of buckets, and I got these buckets too. So I just gotta think about how I'm bringing things out. So empty buckets will go in here. Output buckets go there. Then I think I use item filters. Greg does things. I would break things. This pack is balanced around using tools. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's make this back a little bit. Let's just put all this crap in my bag for now. I'll make it a little higher. There we go. We can walk around a little bit. We'll make it more that way here and soon. And you're 2 blocks over. That's good. So that when I want to do something behind this wall, I can just do something real quick and not worry about going into the other room. So you're gonna just have XP buckets fill, and then these XP buckets basically gotta go to one of these guys. How did I do this before? If you don't want it to overflow, because the item ends up in the other thing. Yeah, and then I basically pull things out. So let's do a conveyor, and we're gonna basically do a drawer. It'll be tiny piles and buckets. And we'll just go show by them. We could turn these out around actually. We'll just do out the side. No, I want to move it around a little bit. What's up, Solarius? How's it going? How goes the Greg? Plans for my screenshots? I think it looks pretty cool actually. I think it'd be good so far. You know, good thinking so far. So if you're going there, you're just gonna output. You're just gonna pull out the back and go there or there. So the empty bucket, for example, will be in this bottom one. Right here. Gonna get my key and lock these things. And then tiny pile of gallium will be right there. I'm currently bolt crafting circuits. 512 LV, 100. Oh, that's a really good thinking. What tier are you at? How are you? Like your bolt crafting things, that's a really good thought. Why require so much iron now? 2700. Well, the later you get in things, once you get LV, I think you can start processing glow flowers. I could be wrong. It might be MV, but I think it's LV. What's up, Davey boy? How's it going? Mass crafting circuits. I should do the same thing. But instead, Solaris, what I'm doing now is I could start processing liquid XP down here in this room. And I could turn it into like gallium and all kinds of other things. I mean, look at the amount of things I could turn it into. Now, I don't need any of those first ones. I could do string. So anytime I need string, I can do string. I could do clay dust. So if I need clay dust, that's easy, not stone dust. Calcite, gypsum, if I happen to need those things. A lot of these I don't need the first few pages. But if I need copper, nickel, tin, I'm going to automatically produce a lot of these later ones. LUV and Star Technology. Oh, awesome. Just moving along, Davey. Tired of messing with it for a while, so I'm just doing it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do, Solarius. Just do simple things, and then you're progressing some, and you're just making things ready for other things. That's what I like doing some days. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing a whole lot. I'm just going to mess around. Small brick dust, obsidian. I think the most useful things, though, in all this is arsenic. I'll grow stickweed for sticky resin. Stickweed down there. And the IC2 crops, I'll do that, so I won't worry about it. But aluminum dust is one of them. I can make free aluminum here. I don't need gold. Silver maybe, but the most useful for me out of this whole XP bucket thing is tiny piles of gallium. So I get free gallium, because arsenic you can create out of another thing. But gallium is a lot harder to get at my current stage. So mass producing gallium will be really cool. I'll just have this going in the background. So I'll connect these guys. And that's what the purpose of this setup right here is. So you're just gonna... Hold on. There we go. You're just gonna do this. Not a pipe. A brass item pipe. So basically that's gonna pull out. I think we could do a filter thingy. We have a filter dude somewhere. Item filter. What are they called? This one? This one? Import, export? Cool. This one. Okay. This one should work. And basically I say I only want to pull from here, not these, but I want to pull these. Can I control these right now? Or do I do it when I place it on? So blacklist basically an XP bucket. And XP bucket, I could just do this. Blacklist that. So I don't want it to pull that. Blacklist that, and it should just say, all right, it creates the recipe and so on. Then the other one will just pull back to this one. And I do the other item filter. Like so. That's some of it. 1664 copper, glass dust, redstone, red alloy ingots to make 512 LV circuits. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to automate some of this. Look, this will give me copper if I want it later. I'm gonna have a super tank with 4 million XP. Maybe I'll upgrade this to an MV machine. I could do even more fluid extractors if I want it, like a few MV fluid extractors. And then just, I'm going to have so much XP ore berries, and then I could just make resources. And if I need more farms of essence ore berries, I have so many that I could just easily set up more farms. If I'm like, oh, I'm low on essence ore berries, and then it'll just, I can make me copper or so on. So you're just going to input. So if you're going here, you're going to feed, I guess we'll just make this one go right here, actually. Right there. And this one will feed empty buckets. It'll be filtered. Wrong one. Oh, bar. I don't really need my axe. Or my excavator, I don't think. I need my item filter. So this one, let's get a empty bucket. Oh, hold on, I can't do it with the thing, so I have to do it right here. Whitelist, only empty buckets, basically. And then you're just gonna go pull out that way. And the other one, we'll just go, yep, you to right there. I think this should work. I had this working at one point. Let's do, can I not, output that XP bucket? I guess I would just need a conveyor, I believe. A conveyor right here. But this should start pulling in some XP buckets. And with that, it should craft something. And it'll just pull it over as it does it. Every 5 seconds, basically. Which is pretty good. It's not those slow LVs, right? And then that one says we have 4 tiny piles. And this will just keep filling up, basically. I'll probably get an MV extractor because that will be way faster. 5 seconds or 2.5 seconds, so yeah. But this will make me gallium, meaning then this gallium, which turn it into regular dust with that. So I just need to bring over tiny piles of gallium to feed it to that, to another drawer, basically. And I could move this to where it's in front. Put him back here. It's kind of gives me a little bit of room, I guess. And we'll make this room bigger later. So I got to bring over the gallium and feed it to there, and it'll make that, and then I'll... And so that guy, if you're filtering that, I don't need that one, actually. Hey, Henry. Hey, thanks for the follow. How's it going, by the way? Let's see. What am I doing? These empty buckets need to go over here, actually. There we go. I had this over here, and I don't know why. Because literally I want that to be that, and that to be that. Good, thanks. How about you? Hey, I'm doing good, actually. You playing Greg? You playing mod at Minecraft, or what do you play? Or do you just watch? Some people just watch, some people play. And if you're playing, how far have you gotten before, and have you restarted, and are you at a certain different tier at this point? That's what I always ask people, because I'm curious what people have gotten up to in GTNH if they play. HV? Oh, cool. I'm almost at HV. I have the Canthal. I have manganese slowly producing, but I need to do whatever it's called. I think manganese for the stainless steel. We started 2 months ago. How far did you get before? And manganese, I need to process more stuff, which I'll do that later. Right now I'm making gallium out of XP because I have like so much XP berries I've been farming for a long time. And I could just turn this into basically gallium dust to use it. I need a conveyor though. MV conveyor. Need to get rid of the energetic alloy stuff. The methane. Carbon indicate. The item filter. Let's see. Yeah, conveyor. Let's make 10 of these. We gotta make more copper nickel stuff. Not very far like EBF. Oh, cool. 2 months ago, not very far like EBF, but now you're at HV. Are you at the beginning of HV or like further along? I wonder how my fuel is doing. How's my fuel doing? I have 3.5 million fuel. It'll last for a little while longer. I'll go get more oil as I get closer. I'm not processing really any oil, I think, right now. Let's do this. Magnetic steel. That. Aluminum rods. Copper nickel wires. I don't know if I have any left. I have 44. I need to make more. These. 80. Let's just do a stack. So we have some. And that's number 2 in the wire mill. Alright. I'm going to redo my machines here. Probably today. But yeah. It is what it is. It's all a mess. I started throwing them on wires back here because I was like, I don't feel like redoing it right now. I just need to use it right now. Near the beginning, I want to set up like a circuit line to manually make. Hey, that would be really good, right? That'd be very good. They have that circuit assembly multi-block, but that's like way later, I think. 40 copper cables. And then aluminum. So 20. Rods. I'm slowly making extra machines and stuff like that. Like now I have 2 extruders. I have one downstairs. So it was just making, I think, a part for me. Like that. So I could just, MV extruders, I'm going to have just extra machines. I'm going to have it in a good area where I can just have a bat buffers. I crafted a lot of things. I just have to sit and build it. Buffers and all that. And I can make a bigger buffer later and bigger wires, but not yet. This one, I think I can make this now. Upgrade my old bronze lumber axe and just upgrade it real quick. Near the beginning, I want to set up circuit line. So you're near the beginning. Okay, cool. So that's almost where I'm at. I'm almost there. I could probably get there at this point, but I didn't want to get there just yet. I guess I'll change the binding. So it's how many for its head? Where's the head? Did I grab the head? I don't see the head. I think it's in there. Yeah, there's the head. Vanadium steel. I upgraded all my tools last night, and then this was the last bit of it before I was going to bed. So hold on. Thaumium. It's a little less, but that's okay. It's thaumic. It adds a modifier. That's cool. This one, let's change the head. So it'll be 60. It's 15,000. And then it'll be 46,000 durability. Right? And then Damascus, it'll be 139,000 durability with an extra modifier. So that's pretty good upgrade right there. Where's my I was like, where's my other axe? There we go. How do you get the thaumic binding? Thaumic, I didn't learn this until now. Someone told me it's been like this for a long time apparently. But you can go thaumic, right? And it seems like a metal, right? It seems like a metal to me. But they said it acts, since for years, it acts like it's not a metal. You can just go right in here and go, I want a binding. Bam. And it crafts right in there. It's very silly, but it's the one thing, thaumic is the one thing that you can just do right in the part builder. It's very silly. Someone told me last night, I was like, oh. I was trying to cast it and I was like, nope, that's weird. That's it, yep. It's silly. Back to where I was. So I need this one. Rods, this one. I'm making more copper nickels. This one and 40 cables. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. How much have you done of Thaumcraft? I've only done a little bit so far. Let's see. I need 80, so like that. Okay. So in the assembler, put the assembler front and center. Make a bunch of motors here. 60 sheets and 10 cables. And 10 cables. I'm not really doing a ore processing line yet. I was just kind of manually doing a lot of things. I need to build the ore processing line. I just haven't done it. Infusion made boots of traveler. Restorer. Oh, that's what I really want to get. I haven't done the Essentia pipes or anything like that yet. I haven't really figured that part out or what direction I'm going in this book to get those. That's what I want. I want the boots and I want the Raven cloak thingy. Node catalyzation. It gives you warp, but I want it at some point probably. It's probably required. And then alchemy, I'm guessing I have to do Essentia tubes, I'm guessing. HV tier of boots. Awesome. And then there's In HV, once I don't know what point, but you can get the you can upgrade your dark steel with the vibrant stuff, but you need HV to do that. I thought I could do it here. Someone mentioned it last night, so I made all this dark stuff. And then you can upgrade, you know, all kinds of stuff, glider and all kinds of stuff. Research until I found it. You randomly clicked. Do you have any suggestions since you just did it? As far as unlocks, like this guy. Transportation, you need scraping tools, of course. Sure, yeah, we can do that. We need to get ink in this guy. I'm guessing I need to. Basically, I got to go through and make Essentia tubes with buffer pipes. Someone told me. I don't know where the buffer pipes are, but that's what someone told me. Scraping tools, okay. And basically, I think I need Essentia tubes. Basically, buffer pipe it, and I got to create a bunch of jars, right? And somehow in the furnace or something, create a bunch of Essentia. Probably that. Yeah. Then I gotta research all this. That just takes time, so I'll get to that later. So I need, let's put my thumb book up. Later, we do Thaumcraft every so often. We don't like hardcore do it yet. Cut the tubes, a jar, and then connect to the restorer. Okay, so you just use one jar and then you just kept swapping things out. You didn't do like the whole big room of different things to get to where you researched it. Is that the case? So we have the Copernical. Yep, we did the things. Okay, motors. And those. That's it. Get my conveyors. Cool. Yeah, I should just need conveyor. Fill it with instrumentum. Ah. And how do you do that? How do you fill with instrumentum? I haven't even learned this process yet. Let's do this. You're Copernical. We don't need you right now. Okay, so this guy is just gonna fill in here. So we'll just go here. And when you're dust, it'll pull out and go that way. And we only have a few dusts so far. We need this to process faster. How's my... Basically, we need a MV fluid extractor or a few of them. Just have them in the line. And it'll just fill that guy later. Furnace to extract essentia from items. Okay, and you said you need to fill it with the instrumentum. So if instrumentum, how do you get instrumentum out of what item? You sacrifice the item, exactly. So instrumentum, like what would be a good item for instrumentum in that sense of what you used? Just so I could have in my notes of when I get to that. So every 5 seconds, it'll put in there. There you go. Oh, we're not pulling out from here. Blacklist. Buckets. Hold on, what do you have in here? You have a bucket. Okay. That's why. What if we just whitelist these dust? We don't even need it. Tiny piles. We'll just whitelist this one. That one. Whitelist that, and it'll be only that. This bucket, though, we'll just put in a temporary. Just so it fills, so it gets rid of what's in there. And basically this one. Then we put the buckets in here. There we go. Because that'll just say whitelist just that way. I don't have a specific one I use. Oh, okay, really common. Okay, so just try different things and it should be doable. So 1 gallium dust, that's good. I need another item filter I'll make later to basically pull out the gallium. So I don't want to pull out the tiny piles, just the gallium. If you're filtering here, I mean, I could do just blacklist these XP buckets, and then the other bucket goes in a drawer over here. Just so I don't have to get another item filter. And then I'll just make it go over here. Instead. So I don't have to sit and make another item filter, I'll do this. And this will just be a bucket. With a drawer. Left kick instrumentum, any in the eye to see where to get it from. Oh, really? Like, what kind of things? I guess it lags a lot. Okay, so basically you just go here and there's like 7 pages worth of crap. That'll be useful. So it's like, oh, I need instrumentum. Okay, make something. Ladders, crafting stations, rubber, wood. Okay, so it just comes from a lot of things. I'd want to pick whatever's the easiest, basically. Soy milk. Yeah, anyways. Any aspect works and it only shows what you have scanned. Yeah, what you have scanned, yeah. That makes sense. So this guy will be drawers. So you need to basically blacklist only that. Blacklist that. So you have that in there. We just need to do this again. So it outputs that. And then we keep the blacklist over there. Then I don't need to use this item filter here. Let's get this off. We can use the item filter over there. Because I had this all set up before in a little crappy spot. So I know it worked without another item filter. I was just trying to remember how to do this. Then I want the empty buckets. Basically going this way. Yep, then you'll be an empty bucket, and then you just take the empty bucket. Do that. I just need faster fluid extractors. Maybe a few of them. But in the background, I basically won't have to worry about this. 16 buckets again. Gives me a dust. The dust goes in there, and then gallium. I need to make this a little bigger right over here. Alright, that should be good for now. Okay, we'll fill this in. Do this. There we go. Oh, let's do the ceiling a little bit. There we go. It's just my storage bag of extra crap. Till I cleaned it out later. So we want the gallium, basically the full gallium, to go right here to a drawer. This torch will just move to like back there. Nope. Nope. Get my there we go. Like that. We want the item filter. Well, we want to basically blacklist that one. You and you. Not stone dust. We could whitelist gallium. Just put that on the thing right here. Gallium. Whitelist gallium. There we go. We don't need the stone dust. So gallium. Then we add a drawer key. And just as we get gallium in the background, when I'm just sleeping or anything like that, this will just, my farm will go, and this will get XP berries, and I mean, we got, what, 4,000 there? So we got a lot to go. And this will just get me gallium in the background when I'm not even thinking about it. So, and we could do more resources later and upgrade this later too. But at least it's making me gallium for, you know, more stuff. So that's really good. Now let's put up some stuff because we have too much stuff on us. Clean my other stuff too. Drawers. Pipes. Pipes. Cables, wires, whatever. Gallium. Did we have any extra gallium? Not really. It's good we got extra conveyors. I love having extra conveyors and stuff. Alright, we made a bunch of circuits so that we'd be good on circuits for the moment. We're gonna make a lot more later, but that's what we got right now. We'll put these torches up. That one. Put my builder's one somewhere up there. Put that up. Gallium. Put my toolbox up. I'm slowly just cleaning up everything. The liquids, redstone alloy, glass tubes. I guess I'll just put them right back here for now. Extra conveyors. Okay, cool. So now that's all kind of done. Let's take that off. Get rid of that page. So I need to make the methane into the hydrogen from the trees. Automate that basically. So bring down logs, which I feel like I'm doing somewhere. Yeah, I'm bringing down logs right down here, so I could process my methane maybe in here. With these two machines. So let's make a bunch of circuits while we're at it. We want diodes, which means we need this one, which is this recipe here, which would be fine in yield, which I think we can get a lot of in the arc furnace, right? Let's add a thing to the arc furnace. Just do copper. That too. Right there like that. And then put this one like this. And it should be able to just go, okay, that's full, but then I can just output it right there. So I think this would go here, and it should just give me that. Okay, so they'll just sit in there, and then go in there. Then these guys will just go in there, and we'll just draw key these. Then I could just come bring down copper and have some of that. And add a conveyor. It only needs to be LV, but, you know. If I want to swap them later, I can. Then you could just make me annealed. Woohoo! See, I got all that rot. We can turn it into the steel. And that's easy in the arc furnace, which I love. And you're not outputting or anything, so that's good. That's right. Wrought iron. Yep. Pretty fast, so that'll just do its thing. Electrum, Electrum, and all that other stuff. What about tiny piles? Small piles? I need this one. Oh, this one. Just add that. Add that one and the, what is it? The arsenic? Oh, it's the crystal thing, right? That thing. New blast furnace, this. Arsenic. So arsenic, let's see, we have it somewhere. Might be right over here. It's those three basically. Pretty sure it's like right in here. Yeah, yeah. So plenty of arsenic. We can always get arsenic from something like electrolyzer or something like that. That seemed pretty easy. Cobaltite. You get arsenic. So that's not bad. So let's see. Arsenic, gallium. And we have a small crystal. Which I can use the blast furnace to that thing. Macerate, get the small piles, but no. We want to just do this. And I think, yeah, I just need small piles of gallium arsenide. This one, once I get it, I can just, what, forge hammer? Yeah, forge hammer, give me, let's see. If I forge hammer this, gives me small piles if I macerate that. So I want to macerate this, basically. Calcium arsenide. And then create small piles. Which will be that one. Right there. So basically, I gotta do that. Blast furnace it. This one, we don't have the other. We want to basically take that out, take the empty cells out, put the oxygen in of extra cells for the hydrogen in the future when I need it, and do that. There we go. Okay. And this one, we'll just put in. Because really, I could just access it right here, right? I could just throw them here. 2 of these and 2 of these. Should be just like that, I think. Gallium arsenide crystal. So I need that. Small piles. I don't know if I have any left somewhere. I might have some somewhere. Let's just T everywhere. Nope. I think I used them when I made the other thing, so that's why. I thought I had a And I need that, basically, a bunch of those, and I get a bunch of those. 2 of those for 1, and you get 4 of those for, yeah, 1 of those. So this will give me a few. I just need to get more of that gallium going. The glider. Get the glider to go in the room. This, yeah, I just need to upgrade this setup and get a lot more dust. Maybe I'll make some more of those. Energetic alloys, that's good. I need that to upgrade my stuff. I should put up those in the bag. Was that it? It was just the 3, I think. Make me 2. Didn't I have 3? No, I only had 2. 2 of the other dust, that's right. I thought I had 3. So this, I will just macerate. We'll wait on that for a sec. Alright, done with that. Good. Galaxy Marcenite. Small piles. And I need small piles for this. 16. Give me 6. So let's do this. Give me 96 diodes. So that'll be a little bit. List me for a little bit, then I'll get a lot more gallium later. Let's do this. Find annealed. So we were just making annealed over here. And it has no ingots left in there. Let's take out what we have, put it in storage. Alright, annealed. Alright, energetic alloy dust. We'll just put it in here and we'll use it later. An energetic alloy. We're already full on a stack, so we'll put it here. Do any of my tools have the head of... None of them are really monosteel, right? So I don't actually need to carry around the monosteel. So annealed, I just need wire mill number 3. 8. Basically 8 of them. Just do 8. Put up these. So wire mill, it'll be number 3. Wafer recipe might be cheaper if you have. What's the wafer recipe to cheaper? What is that one? Let me see. I might. I haven't looked at the other stuff now. Is it the other kind of diode on the circuit things? Greg assembly. These ones? Small pile of gallium. Oh, this. Wafer. Glass. Polyethylene. Wafers. Fine annealed, you get 4. Fine tantalum. Is wafer makes it cheaper because you get a lot more? Arsenic. Yeah, I'd love that one, right? So that one. Basically this one. And wafers, you get a lot of wafers out of the system, right? So Let me go look. After doing the gallium and gallium arsenide or whatever. Right here's my wafers. I'm using them there, but I can get some more here. And I guess you're not importing right now, but I think it's just that. Let me see. What is the recipe? You just throw this in. So let's try that. I don't know if that's right, but we'll see. I think this just goes in, creates me wafers. And one of these you get from the small dudes, and 32 of that, which I have a bunch of that. So we can do that. Small dudes, which we can get for more gallium stuff. Can I make this into the crystals now? If I already did the dust, or I just want to go basically create more autoclave, which I don't have. HV autoclave, 100%. Centrifuge. Oh, you could centrifuge this and get the dust back and then recreate the crystals and then break down the crystals, right? So I could. So centrifuge this. I'll go do a centrifuge real quick and just make the crystals and then make the wafers. Just that, right? Centrifuge, gallium arsenide, gallium. LV. Calcium arsenide. You might be turned off. This machine might be turned off from before. I was like, why is it not working? So I was using too much power because I need to redo my setup later. So let's do this. Oh yeah, and they just go down here. So I need to go get a lot of gallium, basically. I can XP berry and create more of the thing that creates the thing there and there. The fluid extractor. I could take down this fluid extractor. This setup. I don't know if I have another combustion generator. But then I won't have a fluid extractor there. So I'll probably just, yeah, make a new one. I don't want to take any from my main machines in case I need it for something. So let's go do that. Let's try it with the wafers. Fluid output, auto output. Oh, you have this. This is old. Old news. There we go. It's old. There we go. Silicon solely poly. There we go. That's nice. And then I need to do these two. Generous with how much output you get from a single boolean. Oh, like this? Yeah, the bool. How you doing, Lestize? How's it going today? So a wafer gets me 4. So you get way more basically than the small piles, it seems like, right? Because you're basically mixing other things to get this thing. Right? So just more, basically they gave you extra because you're processing more stuff. And then you get those and you get 172. So if I do 172 of this, that'll give me a lot of diodes. Look at that. 172. Let's do 128 if we can. That'll give me 512 diodes. HV and EV, you could dope your bulls with glowstone. Get even more of your wafers. See, that's good. That's what we like to hear. um, so my gallium arsenides, I just need smalls. Oh, hold on. Naquita. That's Naquita. That's crazy. Naquita. Psh. EV. I need. Basically, I'm making these monocrystalline silicon bowl. Monocrystal silicon. Hold on, I don't remember the recipe thing. Oxygen. Nope. Was it? Hold on. It was here, right? Let's do this. LUV. Those are LUV. Let's go down the tiers. EV. That's EV. Hold on. How did I get this thing otherwise? EV. EV Ivy. Hold on. I made these before. Hold on. What are these called? Monocrystalline. Let me look at that. Hold on. This one. This one. There we go. MV. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so the silicon solar and then those, which I just get those for hammering those. So if I forge hammer these two, I get extras. Looking at machine recipes. Scroll wheel. I could be like, okay, hold on. Oh, like this. I could just go like this. Be like, hold on, which blah blah blah. Click the arrows. That's much easier. Thanks for the tip. Let's see. We need to forge hammer these. What happens if you forge hammer that? It doesn't do anything. Okay. Just curious. Okay, that'll give me 9 of those. Okay. 9. Okay. 9. Scroll. Shift scroll. Change what machine you're looking at for recipes. Oh, okay. Cool. So I can do this with pages. Scroll wheel and then shift scroll. Okay, cool. Tabs and tops. You might have to remind me of that in the future. I might forget, but that's really useful. How you doing today, by the way? How's your progress going? So this one is silicon polar polysci. Silicon solar grade polysci. Tongue twister. Do enough to get 128. That'll be 2 stacks. And then we'll do the others after. Two stacks of this and 4 of this. And that's just what? Is that the only way to get this? Yeah. No like oxygen or anything like that, basically. Okay. Spruce planks. We will trash these because we're just mass producing those now. You're slow. Just throw those in there. I only need a few though, right? 4. With the number 2. Then we got to get more silicon solar poly. Which I just need to add more silicon over there, which I have a bunch, I think. I'll leave a little bit. I'm going to be mass producing the solar or silicon soon. I need to just go ahead and set that up, but we can just process this. Get that going. Cooking some smoked cheddar mac and cheese ham in it right now in real life, or just cooking for blockheads? I'm guessing real life, but that sounds really good. Can I have some? I should add a food channel. You just made me think. Food. Post your foods you make or get in this channel or any food related things here. So post a picture of it. The smoked cheddar mac and cheese with some ham in it. I'd love to see that. I can silicon solar poly sci. Okay, so I got extra stacks here. So it'd be 128 with 4. Okay. With that one. Plus 1. Hold on. 160. Hold on. I don't know. It's hard to do the math with just that. So let's just put these in. Do that with that. And then if it's just 1, what is it? Just 1. Just 32? Okay. Much easier math when you do simple. Just put that back. And then it'll be 1 and that. That and that. And you make every 225 seconds. Okay. But I have a lot of wafers, basically. 188. And I can make a bunch of diodes with just 2 stacks. So I'm glad you guys told me about that recipe because that's very useful. Otherwise, the gallium feels a lot more painful. But with that recipe, it's like, okay, that actually makes me quite a lot. Once you get to that point that you can do that. And since I got the Canthal, this is a regular Cupronickel. It's way faster. So, you know, that's like not horrible. So at my stage, it's getting better and better. And then I need to upgrade and move these downstairs. So wafers, then I need a bunch of the fine annealed now at this point. 512 minus 64. 448. Okay. We want 448. 448. 64. Okay, so just a stack of annealed. Okay. Fire mill. Number 3, right? Just like this. Just got to do the math. Got to calculate. And then bam, you're good to go. So we'll have basically 512 diodes I can make circuits out of. Like, how awesome is that? Then I can go shabam. Because that was what was kind of holding me back. Because I wasn't making a bunch of diodes. Copper wire is not too bad. This one, let's make a bunch of those. But I can make that. I can't make the chloride, no. But I could just make a bunch of gold wires, basically. I think I have the phenolics. So I have 20 of these. Phenolics are easy, so let's see. What's the best way? Glue. Find glue. That. Epoxid. Epoxid would be the best once I get to that. I don't even know what is it, epoxid? It's things and more things. Yeah, so I won't worry about it right now. So refined glue and some wood pulp, which I have infinite of. Basically. Some refined glue here. We'll make you a lot of these. Because you need 1 per, right? So let's just do 256. That'll be 4 stacks with 9,000 refined glue. And I think my refined glue is around here. And then we'll get another tank. Just grab it right there. There we go. Plenty of refined glue and then 256. 4 stacks. So we have some here. And then we have also downstairs. This is just assembler number 1. Easy enough. You need to get rid of this polysec. How much did I have in there? 30,000? Okay, let's just grab whatever. Extra polysci. Alright, let's see. The fluid. and this. And those make 60 seconds each, but they make 8, I guess. Instead of 120 seconds, that's much more painful. But the 60 seconds, that's not bad. So I need to make a bunch of more LV circuits at this point then. And how about my copper wires? If I want to make, let's say 128 of these, I'll make a lot more LV circuits just to have them at the ready. I'll need 256 of those. I'll have the diodes. Diodes will be easy. Say I made 128, so I just have to make 128 more of those. And the diodes, I just got to get that cable. The wires right over here. Annealed and wrought. I don't know with the wrought. Yeah, the wrought. That's how I'm making my annealed right now in the arc furnace. What is this one? I use the arc furnace right here. Copper, oxygen, and copper. And then I could just do, I'm making basically a lot of annealed down there. And I can make annealed and I can make wrought. And then wrought into steel. Stuck doing the rough version annealed. I know, right? I have all this annealed. Okay. So with annealed, I need to do 16 small piles. Hold on. No, down here. Let's get rid of that recipe. Get rid of some of these recipes. That I'll do later. I want to do the methane. So that one. 512 with 128 reefers. So 512 is how many stacks? 512 divided by 64. 8. Okay, so make sure we're just doing 8. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got an extra stack, it looks like. In the assembler, number 4. With molten polyethylene. 18,000. Okay, that's fine. But we'll be making 512 diodes after this is done. So we'll be using our assembler a bit. After those diodes. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way, Penguin Pingu. Noot noot. How you doing? Do you play Greg? Do you play what all do you do? Do you play Greg? Do you play mod at Minecraft, or do you just watch, or do you play Minecraft at all? I'm guessing you do. Most people that show up do, but some people just watch. So it's like, yep, you never know. So if you do, how far have you gotten before? Have you restarted and gotten to a set, different amount of tier? MV tier. Oh, cool. So you could just follow along. Maybe we could help each other out, right? I'm basically late MV. I could probably make stainless steel at this point, but I've been focusing on getting the infrastructure. I'm making a bunch of circuits. I'm gonna make basically 128 good circuits, and then just be ready to work towards things. It just takes a bit to process. I need to make another assembly machine and move this stuff downstairs. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know where yet. I might move it right here. But then I'm kind of squished between here and here. So I might do it over here. Some of this is automation up to these wafers. So I didn't want to use that side. I might just use this wall here. Take down some of these machines and redo them. And then this will be my main machine setup next to my elevator. And right here, I'll redo my storage that's over there and make it actually good and organized in this room next to my elevator, which I can go to the surface. I can go downstairs, basically all my levels. Crawling into HV. Gonna try to get infrastructure. Hey, that's what I want to do too. I want to crawl into HV after I make basically a bunch of circuits. I think I'll move my MV machines downstairs because this is a mess. I just started piling together. I need to get a drill going because my oil is basically out. I have a bit left at a thing way down the way, but it only has like 120,000 oil. So I gotta throw that in there later and then start making more light fuel. Because that's my power right now is my light fuel. And later, maybe I'll process it into biodiesel because I scanned with the little hands prospector scanner. And there's 679. And I was told on the Discord that that's a lot. And then I can use light fuel here, heavy oil fuel. And if I want, I could do 467 of raw oil and just set up 3 drills and just bam, I could just get so much. I swear I can never get gold. I couldn't either, Henry. What did you say you're at? Let me scroll up. You're at HV. Henry, this is easy. Watch. In my world, I don't know where it is in your world, but there's a, you can get in the, I guess in the nether too, but I got mine in a Mystic Grove or whatever it's called, way east. And you get this glow flower. And glow flower, you can grow in IC2 crops, which I'll show you what I'm doing up here. Glowflower turns into glowstone. Glowstone you can centrifuge to redstone and gold. I used to be low on gold, now I have like infinite gold. So I have my tree farms, my sugar cane for oxygen. This essence berries, that's for my gallium. And then glowflower for my glowstone. And then basically watch, I extract glow flowers to glowstone dust. I'm going to redo this so it's a lot prettier. Right now it's just a mess. It's going back here in the wall, getting pulled over there, and it's just like, all these machines are a mess. Then I have 4,000 glowstone, right? And I pull that to right over here, which I'm not doing right now because I didn't need to. But then I have, you know, infinite redstone and infinite gold. 6,000 gold I'm not using at all. Rare magic biome or use Pam's glow flowers in the nether. Yeah, basically glow flowers. And then basically, look, I have 2,000 gold there and a bunch of gold there. So I have infinite gold. And also with your redstone, which you get from the glow flowers, glowstone, the redstone you can turn into ruby, pyrite, silicon. And your ruby you could turn into chrome and aluminum. So I get free aluminum, free chrome, all from my glow flowers. So you get a bunch of resources. And your pyrite turns into sulfur and iron. So free sulfur, free iron, free chrome, aluminum, silicon. Yeah, it's quite nice. Compass can't be hard to find. Yeah, there you go. You're set. Hey, lurking at work. Night shift. Awesome. It's 7:32 a.m. here, Sergeant Wiki. So it's not night shift for me. Day shift in the Philippines. But enjoy the lurking and then having working night shift and hanging out. Free chrome is a massive deal. Exactly. Free chrome plus aluminum. That's a big deal to me, both of them. But the chrome is like, bam, that's free chrome. That's how I'm getting all my chrome. Same time here. It's here. I'm in the Philippines. My wife is Filipino. I'm American. And yeah, just that's it. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I slept pretty good. I slept through the night and then woke up early and I'm like, okay, it's time to get back to stream. I basically stream all day every day except certain days. Later I'm going to the store, so I'll stream for a few more hours here and then I'll take a shower, go to the store, come back, then I'll probably stream again. Or take a nap then stream or something. But I stream almost 7 days a week right now. And it's fun. Living in the Philippines and I'm just doing this until I get back to the US and with my wife, then I'll just be working all the time again. Right now, working on getting her visa, and that could take forever. So for now, I'll stream. And a child on the way, you know. So maybe later I'll create a channel on the Discord of children or something, and then people could share if they have a kid, and I'll share my little baby once we have it in a few months. Let's see, wood pulp. Getting a lot of phenolics. I guess I don't need to do these right now. I'm going to be doing the diodes. And that'll take 15 seconds each. These take 60 seconds each. So we can just finish these a bit later. We have a lot of phenolics. We'll let that finish. We need each other when your baby's born, trust me. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work with babies, with little babies. As they get a little older, it's a lot better. In the sense of infants are very fragile. So it's like, it's always scary with infants. I don't have any children of my own, but I grew up around a lot of kids from my family, so and they did foster care for years, fostering a bunch of kids, so I was just around a bunch of kids throughout my life. So I know infants are just a lot of work. Okay, let's finish that one. We'll just run that in the background when we're not trying to do other things. So I need my salt, my polyethylene, the one with less. 30,000. That's good. So we got plenty. And then we just need these guys with a number 4. I could fit almost all those. And that's only 15 seconds, so that'll be really good. I'll have 512 diodes. So that's fantastic. I can make basically double of my circuits. And the good circuit boards, I have some. Let's go see how many I had in here. Some. Okay. I need 128 of these. I have some of these though, so. And it's what to make those. Wrap of phenolic. Look at that wrap of phenolic. I don't have iron 3 chloride. There was a quest for that, so I'll get to that. And then I'll be able to do like the chemical reactor with those. But for now, I'll do this. Meaning I gotta make a bunch of gold wires. Which I have infinite gold, so we'll just make a bunch of gold wires. This is gonna be so much cleaner later. And it's just number 1. With those. Yep. So I'll make a bunch of those. We'll make the rest of the wood pulp ones. And then, after those, I need to make a bunch of those of copper wires. I wonder how many copper wires I have. I need 256. Okay, I got 256 of that, so that's good. And then, more of these. And we make this one. Because we get a lot of those. These resistors are great. You just get, what is this? What is it? Carbon, electrum, and polyethylene, basically. It'll be basically like this. Connect that, and then I need 128 more. Actually, I can connect all this and just do that. So 512 of those, 32 carbon dust. Okay. 32 carbon dust, and then these. That should be fairly easy. Take all that off. This 16 electrum. Okay. Do I have electrum around? I have 9, but I have dust sitting around. I think right in here. Yep, some electrum. There's rot. Rot for the steel. So this will become electrum. Let's go ahead and just not export. we'll just keep it in here for a minute. So I need 16 of these, basically. There you go. Now we'll export. It says import, but I'll call it export for the machine. It's import to the pipes. So yeah, it's just a wording thing. Electrum, fine. Number 3 with 16 of these. We're already making a bunch. The gold at number 1, so we'll just make that in a minute. We'll make these electrums real quick. Number 3. 3 electrums. This will be a lot faster than all these. Confused with the import export? I used to, but it's just a wording issue, right? That's what someone showed me. Is basically all the import means is it's importing to what it's going to. Importing, say, to the pipe, right? So I just go, okay, I'm always using import. I don't know how export works, because I don't know when would you not export the pipe. It would just automatically always export from the end of the pipe. And I don't know, maybe you put a conveyor on where you don't want it to go, and then you pull export for when you want it. I don't know. I don't know when you would ever use export. Like, what kind of situation would you ever use it? I don't know. But import export, I just go import and it ports to the thing it's going to. That's the only way I see it, basically. Let's do this. There and there. Okay. Then with these, I basically go assembler number 3 with polyethylene. That give me 512 of those. A lot of resistors. Oh, I don't need 512, but I'll have 512. I'll have extra. Because I already have 128, but I could make extras. I might as well make extras, actually. Come to think of it. I use export when auto export is already used, or for stuff that can't auto. But whenever you use import, it just imports, meaning exporting from the thing it's pulling from, importing to the other side. So I don't know how export works in the sense of what I'm actually doing a pipe with. Like, I don't know how I would do that, because import, all it does is pulls it when machines are right next to each other. Oh, okay. So you can put a machine next to each other, but you don't need export. Oh, if it doesn't auto, can you do like a machine put down a conveyor and then put a machine directly touching it? Then just do export and it literally says export from this machine. Is that what it's used for? But I don't know, like certain machines, I guess, would not export. But literally import just does the same thing almost. It just says import to the next thing it's touching. So it's backwards minded, I guess, for me. Import says import to the pipe. So I don't know. It's a backwards mind. I need a lot of red alloy wires, which I don't. That's the one thing I don't have a lot of, I think. I'd have to sit and make. Because there's no easier way from what I can tell. Maybe there is. Alloy dust. Can I just make a lot of this? I can mix. Okay, let's see. Mix. And with the mixer, I will cook that, right? Singalium. Signalium. You can make blank gene samples. Basically that. I need 512. It's 256. So 1024, which is, I don't know. How many stacks is that? 1024. 1024 divided by 64. So 4 stacks of copper and then 16 stacks of redstone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't fit all the crap. I need to clean my inventory of some stuff. I'll put my extra circuits in there. my hydrogen, what I need for other things. The empty cells. And those. And then wood pulp, which we're using for other things. Conveyor nodes, finding yield, arsenic over here. Just clean some of my inventory. We're not using these yet because we need the cables. Put the copper there, whatever. It's not using it. Copper was for the extra. Actually, that's the one I'm using. And then I need 16 stacks. So yeah, that's quite a bit. Wood pulp we're using in a minute. Which was what? To make that? Yeah, that's that. That's what this. Rocky combs, I'm not really using or anything. Two machines right next to each other, blah, blah, blah. Then again, we never even used conveyors until the point we had inter-IO pipes. Oh, really? I've been using conveyors since forever. I have 48 coke ovens that just always run. And they're basically always making me charcoal and creosote. Right here. I'm not really using it right now, this whole setup I did. Look, I'm using a little bit of steam here, I guess. It's a smaller boiler. But this, crushes or whatever into my block of charcoal. That creates the water. So I have a lot of water. This creates 32,000 steam a second or whatever it is. And then I have all the steam I could ever want for now. And it's powering a pyrolyze oven. But that's copper nickel. I need to upgrade it later and then do two of those. Then I can make a lot faster benzene. But I already have 4 million benzene. I'm just not using it right now. So maybe now that I have 4 million benzene, I'll work on upgrading my pyrolyze. I already have 4 gas turbines. So when I move my power downstairs, I can have extra amps and just burn my benzene. It'll just be extra power. So many different ways to do stuff. No rocket run where you never leave the overworld nether end. How can you progress past that? Is it like, how do you get the other stuff? You just work on getting resources processed from the 3? And why would you do that in the first place? Like, yeah, I get people want to challenge, but it's already a huge challenge and it takes so long to do, right? Just this. That it just seems crazy to me personally that people would ever want to do that. All bees and crops. Oh yeah, bees and crops. That makes sense. And that's a neat trick if you do bees and crops. If you just, bam, you're just a bee and crop person. Just make everything. And that's pretty neat. But that's a lot of work if you're literally doing that. But I think it'd be neat to do the rocket run. Because I'm new. I've never done any of it. So that's the exciting part for me, actually. So, yeah, I need that. And then I need a bunch of redstone. So let's just put this here. Basically every metal in the game with bees. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Which I'll be doing a lot of bees later. As I get around to doing more. I need to sit and make a bunch of bee houses. Which was what? Bee house? A bee house is... Alright. Just slabs, which I automate it right now. I have a lot of combs. Untreated frames, wooden casings. Slabs I have. Casings, I have the slabs. Screws I can do. Wood frame boxes. I can make a bunch of those. That's easy. And then untreated frames is slabs and sticks, which I automated this. I just need to make a bunch of string, I guess, out of my wool. Then I can make a bunch of those, make a bunch of bee houses. That's not too bad. And then basically make a apiary out of there. Nope. Apiary. Which I need honeycomb, which I have. Slabs I have. I could automate making fences. I didn't do that. Impregnated frames, which I'm making creosote block slabs now. So I automated my creosote thing. I have like 64 stacks of that. And then woven cotton, I have not really done a lot of. Impregnated sticks. I could just take seed oil in that. So I have to automate my seed oil later. I need to automate seed oil. Because I'd like to be able to make those so I can make the aviaries. Alvearies. Alveary. Right? The base piece. Where is it? Alveary, this one. But you got to get impregnated casings, which is seed oil. Okay, that's easy. Right? Alveary. Just assembler with that. Assembler with seed oil. Okay. And then this. You have to get royal jelly. So that's what I can't do yet. That's why I didn't consider alvearies yet, because I haven't got to... I can't even hardly get a common bee, let alone get to the next one, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I just have to make a bunch of alvearies or aviaries before I even consider getting into that, because I don't... Bunch of aviaries, and then I can just really focus on bees once I get around to producing a lot of them. Not guaranteed to crossbreed if you want. The biggest thing with alveary, yeah, they're faster and better, and you can automate a lot more. But did you know about this machine? The World Accelerator. I was told about this. I'm going to make an MV World Accelerator. Max radius of 2. I'll cover upstairs the bee house with glass. And basically it speeds up the speed of something times 4. Up to 6 amps. So I got to power it extra. That's fine. That's just extra power. That's easy. But I'm going to do that basically times 4. And then basically my bees will be 4 times faster. So when I'm doing all my bees, I could just do a bunch of those. Bee houses, apiaries, alvearies, industrial alvearies, mega alveary, massive, of course. Mega multiplex are so cool. Yeah, that's really cool, huh? Already alvear to speed it up. It's massive time sink. Yep, exactly. So that's why doing this, and once I'm at HV, I could speed up to 8 times. 8 times for bees. You know, that's amazing. And then next tier, you know, you can do 16 times speed of bees. Imagine having an alveary, you know, with that thing. As you just keep upgrading your tiers. And then 32 times speed. 64, 128. That's amazing. Mega distillation tower requires 900 stainless steel machine casings to build. Yeah, exactly. So that's mega though. All right, let's see. Copper wires, we need to do this. We need how many? 16 sacks. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. And I'm going to mix this. So let's go ahead and break down the copper. And this should go pretty fast. I believe copper breaking down. So 16 stacks of redstone, basically. That's a lot. But I make infinite redstone, so at this point it's like, eh. I don't have to sit and mine it or anything like that. Yeah, so that'll go pretty fast. Then I'll make basically a bunch. I'm going to make 256 circuits because I already have 128 and I'm making 256. I'm making 128 of these. They're good circuits. And I'll have 128 extra good electronic circuits. So when I need those. So I'll just have I'm mass producing something. Basically. It'll just take a bit of processing. But once I have that, then I can just sit and make a bunch of things. Like, oh, I need this machine. Okay, simple. So when I go make my World Accelerator or other things, I'll have the circuits just ready for me. So I'm going to definitely use the MV one and get 4 times speed bonus. And I just want to test it on a bee. And I believe it'll be really cool. Meanwhile, I might as well see what's set up here. The ball. Okay. Let's turn this off. No auto output. I want to get the block one. Block mold. And I want to do glass and just make mass produce glass. That'll be auto output fluid right there. And make tons of glass. Which I have a lot of glass over here. I'm not auto producing glass. I'm going to be having a sign on every machine as well as every type of room. I love those little signs. We'll get that glass out after. Bolt craft circuits, because you will use them at some point. Yeah, exactly. So I'm using 120 volts. I don't think the other machines are really working. Maybe the wire dude. I guess the wire might be done. Look, a lot of gold. So now I just have to run this guy. Fluid extract. And then put these in there. MV is like one of the best things ever. Like once you get to MV, it feels a lot more satisfying to do stuff. That's why I kind of, people are just building all infrastructure in Steam and LV, and then I'm like, I don't think there's a point to it. You can, but it feels like you're wasting a lot of resources. Because once you're at MV, you get way more resource usage out of your stuff. Steam is like, okay, you could do the big production, but it'd be better to do IC2 crops with a basic scanner, or even just the IC2 crops to get stick read and all that in Steam, maybe. You know, maybe then. I want to do more IC2 crops and get a lot of stick read. And just automate making rubber, and I'll bring the rubber in. I'll process it up there, maybe. And then just bring it in, and then just have my rubber just always going. That would be nice. And then you'll need even more. Exactly, Davey. So you're just producing that. You're doing a bunch of glass. And we will auto item output that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the quicksilver real quick. Because I'm going to use the glass over the bee house, the bee area. It'll be like a big greenhouse, basically. I need to put quicksilver in one of those or upgrade those. But I'm going to redo my storage to this area once I move it all. I just have to, you know, it's just a matter of getting to it. I need actually just to get a drawer and place it down. Here's my quicksilver. Let's get all this quicksilver. I keep making quicksilver from all the other stuff. And I'm not using quicksilver at all, actually. So it's just like, ugh. There's more quicksilver. There it is. Yep. And I have 49 stacks there. I'll put one upgrade of ruby. Since I made a bunch of ruby upgrades, I can change it later if I want. That way, if I keep making the stupid one. Steam multi-blocks would definitely work. I reckon. Though I reckon. Yeah, but they're definitely good. I haven't started using this yet because I gotta figure out where I want to put it. I put it here, but then I'm like, I don't know if I want it here. But basically, that's gonna crush stone, cobblestone, into stone dust because I get infinite cobblestone, right? Maybe I'll put it in the stone processing room since it's processing stone. And then basically I get infinite stone, right? 524,000 cobble right there. I want to make sure I have plenty of stone, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to process these, and if I want more, I just make another quad. And basically, it's going to process that into centrifuges, steam multi-blocks. And that's going to make me a lot of extra resources, basically. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But I just got to move this. And then basically set up my main machines on this wall, I think. As I get to it. Right now, I'm just so using them. You know, I'm so busy using all my machines that it's like I don't want to move them right now because I'm kind of moving them. I'm using them, I mean. So I have all my my glowstone basically has to go with my copper. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Copper. And then copper in the mixer with all this. Stone dust, but technically a passive generation of fluorine. It'd be nice to have it slowly build up in the background. Yeah, exactly. So I'll have tons of stone dust, tons of other things, basically. All right, so mixer, it's going to be what? In the mixer, number 2, just that and that. Just like that. Then I'll have 256 of this. It's a lot of redstone, a lot of stacks just to craft 256 of that. Then I'll have 512 wires. Okay, so then the next one, this one is those. That one was the resistors. Once this guy is done, where did I put the other? In here? Yeah, all right. Put these here for now. All right, so the next thing is vacuum tubes, which we got a lot from this one, I think. We could do glass tubes out of solidifying ball, out of the glass I'm getting, which I'm getting right here. So I could technically switch this to ball to get some of that. 128. Okay, I have some of these, I think. So let's go see how many I need, really. Only 3. Okay, I use the rest. There might be some over here. Let's double check. Nope, none of that. All right, so let's get a bit of that out of the sand I'm doing. And just do this one. All right, we'll get more of the glass soon. Just put it there. So I need basically 128 of these. Okay. And it'll be annealed copper wires. So I should do another stack of wires. And I'm making more annealed downstairs, so that's really good. So wire mill number 1. Yep. Steel rods. Hopefully I'm not running too much power. 16 there. How much am I doing there? 64. I'm going to have a lot more power soon. That's one. And then that's one. And then that's one. That might be too much power. I only have 3 amps because I've been doing all my power downstairs. So I need to get this moved. After I build all this, these circuits, I'm going to focus on moving all my machines. That's the next step. So we'll get a bunch of the glass tubes, a bunch of the wires. Steel rods we'll get next. I guess it'd be just a stack of that. And I won't do them yet, but I'll get it ready. Actually, I could do it downstairs. Like, how cool is this? I have a extra MV extruder I made down here for other purposes. So bam, voila. I need like a little chest to output to. Can I do it like this? Yeah. Output. Auto item output. There we go. So we'll have the rods. We'll go check the glass thing. So we need 128 of these. So once that finishes, I'll switch it back to the glass. I need a bunch of glass so I can make a big green room. I'm going to do a big flat green room for my bees. Really cool thing they added in 2.7. There's some cover you can put over your machines to hold molds. Hold molds. That's kind of cool. Yeah, right now I'm doing this. I think I saw a quest about that or something. I almost want another fluid extractor just for sand. Because I'm going to have my sand production down there, right? I should add a machine next to that. Auto-producing sand into glass. So I'll get an extractor and a solidifier. And just have it always making me glass. So then I'll have a full drawer full of glass. Anytime I need glass, bam, auto-producing. That's what I'll set up later too. I should do like another page of this. So I need a MV extractor, no, fluid extractor, and then an MV fluid solidifier. So let's see, which one's fluid extractor with those circuits, and then this one. There we go. Make me sand into glass. And then my sand I'm getting automatically downstairs. I'll be setting that up later. It's just a matter of processing all this, doing all the things, you know. How's my wire, dude? Are you done? Yep. I have my annealed. Then I have my glass, or my gold wires, rather. Okay, so I need 128 of these, so that's a bit of processing. Because it's a bit slow to do these. I should automate the glass tubes down there too. Just have two solidifiers, two extractors. Let's do two and two. And I'll do glass. I'll just add that as a oops. This one. Glass. Where's the glass? Add that down there. And just basically 2 and 2. And then I basically want to make these. I'll just add that. Basically I want to make those and those out of 2 machines of that. And I'll have it just always making me those. Then I'll have just automatic glass tubes, a full, you know, full drawer full of them. So anytime I need them, bam, just grab them and don't have to sit and do this manually. They're easy to make, these things, so just fluid solidify it. And sand I get infinite of down there, or I will be. I have like a almost drawer full of it, so. Alright. So after that, let's see how this far. Oh, you're almost done. Look at these diodes. Oh, that's so good. Let's see. So then I can do this recipe. Alright, then I'll have that. And then basically, let's see. We can take the diodes off. We already took the diodes off. Alright. We'll basically process this guy, which is number 3 with a polyethylene. I only need 9,000. I have 12,000, so we're good. Number 3. Yeah, I'd like multiple advanced assembly machines. Just so if I want to process more, I'll have extra power coming in. And just be able to run like a few of those at one time so that I'm not stuck. Like, oh, I need to make a secondary thing. Oh, I gotta wait for all these to produce. And then once I get all this set up with all these machines and extra power and oil coming in, then I can feel like I want to move to HV. Once I get some more automation and more machines and more setup. Once I get all that done, then I'll focus on HV stuff. Because HV, I think, is a whole nother ball game of stuff. So I'm like, I don't really want to do it until I really feel ready. Because I'd like to be able to have multiple machines of the same thing. Like I have 2 extruders, so that'll be good. 2 extruders I think is good. If I want more, I could just make more. But at least 2 assembly machines, if not 4. I'd like maybe 4 assembly machines. and just extra power for all of them. And then my second pyrolyze oven, but I gotta make the copper nickels into Canthal, so I'll be doing that later. But that's farther in the future. Once I finish all the other stuff first. After all that stuff, I'm gonna work on HV when I feel ready to actually do it. But I just have to make a bunch of stuff basically. So these are making me these, and that'll have a bunch of these basically. 512 of those basically, I think. Yeah, 512 of those. And then, because that makes me how many of these? 16 per, so that's pretty cool. And then the red alloy wires I was making in my mixer. I think it's almost done. 256 of this. And that with that, I gotta cook them. Because I can't use dust, so I'll cook them after. That's almost done. Yay. Okay. Cook these. Make them just sit in there. And then after those cook, I'm going to make the wire things. Then basically I'll have the glass tubes. I'll have the resistors. Circuit boards. Did I make a bunch of those? That's glue. I can't remember now. Circuit boards, I might have already made them. I need like the old circuit boards. Got my first LUV circuits. Hey, congrats. That's awesome, huh? That's like way beyond anything I've ever done. Okay, let's see. Circuit boards. Assembly machine. Yeah, that's all higher stuff. Polyethylene, we get 16. So 2 stacks of wood planks. Which I don't know. Was I automating wood planks? I might have been, might not have been. I need to make wood plates. But I have, look, 64 stacks of that. I got plenty of wood pulp, so I can make more of that. Let's see. It's 2 of those and 2 of those. Let's go drop off my cast that I have on me. I was making tier 2 rocket when I took a break. Oh, yeah? He's playing a Star... What's it called? Star Citizen. No, Star... What's it called again? Star something? Star Technology. That's what it is. He's playing Star Technology, which has Greg and a lot of things. Maybe if I get through GTNH in years or however long it takes, maybe I'll try Star Technology. But it has a lot of tiers and stuff too. Circuit Line was like, this is a good time to take a break. Yep, that's... Yeah, Star Tech. That's it. Some mold block, yeah. Wood pulp. Let's see how many planks I have right now. I have almost enough. But I have some, I think, already. Let me see. Don't really. I have a lot of wood pulp, basically. Okay, wood planks. Refined glue. 60 seconds. We'll do one. We'll do one. And these, I'll just get out one. We'll just have 2. So that with refined glue. So after this is done, we use our refined glue, which is right up here. And make that in 60 seconds. Push through it, and it's much better. Oh, that's cool. Quite like, I didn't like create, so I quit. Oh, okay. That's cool, Henry. But you didn't like create, but you tried it, so that's pretty cool. So how's my little glass dudes doing? I need 2 stacks of that, right? Yep. This is almost done. I have a lot of resistors. Look at this. A lot of diodes, a lot of resistors. Play past 1.12. Played Create. I liked Create. I love Create. Lestize. A lot of people say, I hate Create. And I'm like, that's because you didn't try Create Above and Beyond. And maybe people don't like the concept of it, you know? Because they're so used to the EU and the power consumption and all that. Create, you can just do water wheels, windmills, all kinds of that. But the hard part is you play Create Above and Beyond, and there's one called In Newer, Cabin, Create Above and Beyond in Newer, which is 1.18, and it adds the trains. I never got into the trains yet, but that sounded really cool. But Create is cool because of the way the contraptions work. That's the fun part of Create. But I like Create because of the way the contraptions work. And trains. Trains are really cool in that. Okay, sorry, I was drinking some water. Okay, so get that done, and then I'll do these guys. I need one of these. One last thing. All right, cool. Number 2 with the refined glue. I don't like touching it a lot while it's doing RSP, even if you can. So that's almost done. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. All these resistors. Extra circuits. That's awesome. All right, so number 2. That one and that one. We'll go get more molten polyethylene because we surely will use it. Later, I'd like to organize my liquids where they're all in like a liquid room, and I just add more to the room. Maybe more levels. Like, oh, here's my molten polyethylene. Here's my, and then maybe like an oil room, like my oil and my light fuel and this and biodiesel, diesel or whatever it is, and all that stuff. So this will make my planks in a few more seconds. Then I do 128 of those, and then I need these. This one. I have the planks. I'll need that one. 128 copper. Okay, let's do those. Those number 10 and the bending machine. So bending. Number 10. Okay. Okay, with these, I'll do that and that. Molten polyethylene, which will get the glue out. Molten polyethylene. Number 6 will make me these. This, and those. Next time I do GTNH run, I'm going to make every room with every fluid I passively generate. Tall railcraft tank. Watch the fluid. I know that's what I'm going to do with not everything, not every fluid, but I'd like to do with a lot of them. I think it'd be cool to do with a lot of fluids, like my oils. I'm doing it over here, but it's just not in a good spot, and it's my original setup. And it was me learning how it works. So I got to make notes before I take it down and move it. But for now, it just works. So I just kind of leave it because I'm busy doing other stuff. Those gold wires I need to make, what was it, these? Yeah. bunch of those. Which means I need the phenolic boards. Yeah, like that. Phenolic boards. So 256 wood pulp. Did I already make these? I might have made some. I need more, basically. So let's get my wires. The wires I don't need yet. But those will be gold wires. Copper wires for those. And then these are the gold wires. Yeah. So we don't need to use them just yet. Look, I have a lot of energetic alloy. I gotta set up the methane to the hydrogen later. That's what these two machines are for. I think it was. And then basically I'll automatically create a ton of hydrogen. And then I can just make tons of energetic alloys. That's what my crossbow is made out of now. I have a vanadium steel longsword, which is pretty cool. And then I have a crossbow, energetic alloy crossbow, with vanadium steel bolts. So I'm quite happy I made that last night. So it's pretty cool. And then later I'll be using my dark steel, right? My dark steel stuff I made. I'll upgrade that once I get vibrant or whatever in HV. I'm excited for that, but I'm happy with the weapons I made. I kept going, I'm using a bronze broadsword. It sucks, but now I have a better one. Luna, move. Let's see. It's a bending machine. You're almost done. Well, no, you're not. You got a whole nother stack. So after that, I gotta put these together. We could do half. Half is 256, so 4 stacks. You're 96 power though. 96. I need more power soon, but yeah, we'll do that soon. Sharp when it comes to weapons. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just nice? I mean, I'm doing 11 hearts of damage, 16.5 with sprint damage, currently, and 9,000 effective durability. So that thing is quite nice. I got, you know, a Damascus steel rod, thaumium handguard, and vanadium steel sword blade. So far it's good. I worked on all my tools last night. I got you know, oh look, bronze large plate. How do you change the other plate on your hammer? I have a bronze large plate there, but I can't seem to change it. Look, I have a monosteel plate, but the other one's a bronze one, and I can't seem to change the secondary plate. I had a plate ready before, and I just couldn't change it. It's just bronze and it's there. It would probably be even better if I could change the secondary plate. I tried multiple in the slots and so on, but it didn't work. So I was like, I don't know if you could ever do it. Yeah, I tried multiple slots and it just never worked. For example, let's do I want to make another monosteel plate later. Tool forge, put it in the second slot. Oh, okay. I'll try it again. Maybe I just was doing it wrong. But I'd like to make a monosteel plate. Let's go get the plate thing. Make it in my other envy extruder downstairs. Make another one. Because I used it on my other tools when I upgraded these. I have a Damascus steel rod, paper binding. I can upgrade that to thaumium. If I don't know if there's any point though. And then a Perdicio pickaxe head. Maybe if I upgrade to thaumium, it'll be more durability out of paper. I don't know. But then I have a Damascus, thaumium, monosteel, vanadium steel, broad lumber axe, Damascus vanadium, Perdicio excavator, thaumium, monosteel. See all those? I did a lot of that last night, basically. Tool forge second slot. Well, what am I getting? I'm getting my monosteel. I gotta do that with that. And that takes a long time, so I'll just kind of want to leave it running. That's why it's here in the basement, and it's, you know, I'll have my own machines down here soon. All my other stuff. So you're almost done. Okay, good. That up. Okay, these guys go with copper foils with wood planks into the wood boards. Copper surfboards. And that's how I'm making those. There we go. The assembler with molten polyethylene. Number 6. And it's just those. Okay, here we go. That's 40 seconds each. That's fine. So I'm going to basically have those. Let's go check how many of these I have. Okay, that's enough. I can switch the mold now. Get glass now. I'll have extra glass tubes just over here for whatever. So 2 stacks of that. 128 annealed. Hey, Luna. 128 steel rods. Okay, cool. Then I just got to go redstone alloy. How many of this? 16 redstone alloy ingots. I think I have some. I have 11. I gotta make more. I have the dust, though, actually. I have the dust. I need... Where is it? Dust. Dust. Dust in this one. Okay, we have a lot of the dust here, so... 16... I should be able to do dust in here, right? Extract. No, you gotta cook it first. Alright, my cat really wants out of the room. She keeps begging. Okay. I need how much? Cooking that. Blast furnace. With oxygen, because why would you not? Now that'll be... Let's get rid of... Dust. Need 16. So only 16 dust. Okay, so we'll just put... Just put the rest in here. So 16 dust, and I already have some, but I can get rid of these for now. Let's just go make. It's just oxygen. Number 11. So, yep. Number 11. That's pretty fast, 10 seconds. So that'd be 160 seconds, you know, like 3 minutes. That's not too bad. Then I'll have my molten redstone alloy. Okay, then I'll have these guys. I think I have a little bit of redstone alloy. Let me see. Redstone alloy. It's out of order. Redstone, red alloy, and then redstone alloy. Yeah. That one, I just solidify it. I just extract it. If I have 11 downstairs, upstairs, I mean, I could technically just take what I have up there and just grab and be done with it. I'll have some extra redstone. I just need one, I think, so. Just make extra. And these guys, I could just take these guys and throw them in there. That should just produce there. So all I need is to fluid extract that. All right, here. We're doing sand right now, but we could just do these and do take all these out. or say, hey, don't do it. Don't do the sand. Keep the fluid in. I have that in there, but I have fluid in here, basically. I need it to go to a tank or something. So I have a little in there. Hold on. Oh, my molten redstone. Let's see. Hold on. I didn't mix it. But I have a little in here. I need to think about how to get that out of here. I'll just put it there. 54 molten glass. Okay, hold on. Don't extract. I have mixed things, basically. Okay, 144 of that, 50 more molten glass. We need to extract that to like some kind of tank. We don't have a tank. Need like a little tank. I don't think we have any. We should make like a little we have this guy. You're storing liquid XP, which we can just get rid of. We could actually use this downstairs and just export it into the other one. I guess I could do. It won't auto export, right? So I just gotta get a pump. We could do this. We'll just drop it into the thing. So my super tank can get a lot of extra fluid. Because you are outputting it, but you just want to export it right there. Oh, it's empty now. It said 128,000. Am I just dreaming or it just disappeared? Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe it was just a little bit left in the whole thing. I don't know. Now let's put this here. Extra pump. And then we just get this guy here. All right, there we go. So we got this extra little tank. We'll put this like right here. Okay, cool. You and you. And we'll disconnect this guy. And you. And then you just take that off and you say the glass will be this way. Then we'll just disconnect this guy. We'll say, all right, disconnect it for now. So it's not going down into that pipe. And then we'll fluid output and make more glass. There we go. And put sand back. And the ball one, we already have these. Maybe I'll put the little thing on the machine later that has the molds, but sometimes I grab the molds for other machines and stuff, so maybe I'll have to make extra molds just so I have those things on the machines already. So I have these and the molten redstone. Number 5 with those 3. Okay, you're almost done. And then we can check the. This is gonna take a long time, I think. Let's see. I'm at 600. I need 4,000, so that'll just take a little while. That's why I have an extra MV extruder if I want to do like extra crap like that. So with these guys, I have a bunch of these. Then on my glass tubes. And then my wires, I was doing this in the blast furnace, right? So then I got to do my wires. No, I already put them up there. Right? No, not the wire mill. Hold on, where did I put... What's the next step? I would go wire mill with those. Blast furnace with those. Smelt. Oh, I had to smelt those. Right? Hold on. My brain's... Yeah, there we go. Red alloy. Okay. Hey, extra electrum. Potent. So I need all the red alloy wires, which is just number one. The wire mill. How many machines am I using right now? Let me see. Up here done. Here 48, and then I run the other one sometimes. So wire mill like this, plus this. And that's how much. Only 16 EU, so you're not bad at all. So we take that off. And the vacuum tubes. Take that off. Then it'll be 120 that, 120 that, that. You take that out. You're going to be a number 5. Put that in. I don't think it can output with a hopper fast enough. Then it makes in 4 seconds. All right, so I'll have all these. I have all those. Basically that. I'll have all of these. I have all of those. I'll have the wires. Basically, it's these. The diodes are something else. Those are the big ones. Just separate these so it doesn't get confusing. So this. So it'll be these, and then the wires, and then those. And then 18,000 soldering alloy. Fluid extract. That'd be how many? 192. Okay. So I have some over here. I have 26. Let me see how much is in there currently. Oh, look, I have a few circuit boards in there. 1,000. I need to make a bunch of soldering alloy then. So that one. 200 of that, and already have that. So we'll make some extra. So we use it. So 20 antimony. Antimony was, what is it? I forget what antimony was. Stibnite? Cooks, oh yeah, you just cook things you mine like that. So antimony and 180. That'll be, let's make it easy to count. So there's 100. And then 80. Hold on, 80. It's like this. So 180. That'd be 180. 180. So 10, 10. And out of this, we just throw in the alloy smelter and we'll get soldering. How's our machine usage? None, none, none. A little bit there. And the wire mill, we're just using a little bit. So, alloy smelter. Then we'll have 27,000 soldering. Plus extra. This extra, we can make the wire or anything, so let's just put it here for now. We're making a lot of circuits. How you guys all doing, by the way? How's everybody's day going so far, or night? How's your night shift going? All that stuff. 4 EBFs totally won't be a pain. Are you doing the base EBFs? Are you doing Canthal or upgraded other coils, or is it copper nickel, or what type of EBFs? I'm guessing it's upgraded. You said, what are you in, Henry? Oh, you said you're MV, right? So you're gonna do regular EBFs, the copper nickels. I have one EBF, but I want to upgrade and make more later. That'll just be more. Copper nickel. Okay, cool. So gold wires will be the other ones. Phenolics, that's what I need to make. That's how much power? 64. Okay. So my wood pulp with my refined glue. In the assembler, I think it was. Just wood pulp, refined glue, number 1. Gotta get this out. Redstone alloy. There we go. Had a call. Work on the ambulance. Can only watch when back at the station. Doing well. Entered to LV today. Hey, that's good. Isn't that exciting? The more you progress, it's so satisfying. HV. This is for LV HV circuit line. Oh, cool. So you'll be able to automate a lot more circuit-based things with your EBFs. And if you're doing 4 EBFs, can't you make it like mix them? Mix the blocks. So you could do, you don't have to make as many coils. Meaning I could do some here and some back there to make a quad. Of course, I'd want to move my blocks around, but just move your blocks. And then basically you don't have to do as many things. The only problem is you don't have enough your inputs and stuff. I think that has to be on the bottom. I could be wrong. Maybe it could be on the top. I'd have to read the EBF. If you hold shift over it in the NEI when you're looking at the thing, it'll tell you like, oh, this has to be top or bottom. So you just have to rework things to be the way it works. Works appropriately to each machine. Yeah, but more EBF sounds good. I don't know if I'll wall share or not. I might keep it separate just so it's more satisfying to be like, yep, this is running separately, this is running separately. So if I do one liquid into one, a different liquid to another, or so on, I could do that too. So I could share, but I'm still, I don't know. I'm debating. I might just craft extra. Make the machines so life is getting easier instead of working with all the tools. Exactly. So you could just, you get the wire mill and the bending machine and LV, and then basically my whole world changed. It's way easier. Jay Rickson, how's it going this morning? Or night for you? Or, you know, wherever you guys are at. Working on rare earth 123 processing line. I don't even know what that is, but that's cool. What tier is that? Is that rare earth some from other planets? Like other planet tiers worth of stuff? Or what is that? So it'll be a bunch of these. That's for these. Okay, how's the sand, the glass going? Okay, you're just making glass. Cool. I'm going to do this for the bees. So I can do world accelerators. Heck yes. You start doing rare earth 1 dust at your tier. Okay, and what is the purpose of rare earth 123 processing like? Like what is, like when, like what would I want to do that for? Okay, red alloy wires. Basically need 512 of this. Go put my pump up. Put these up. Quest for it. MV chemical bath. Okay, that's cool, but what does it do? What does it output? Like what makes you want to get it? Is what I'm asking. Like, oh, rare earth, cool. I don't even know what it is, what you're shooting for whenever you're, you know, what are you seeking when you get rare earth? Soldering alloy, that was in the alloy smelter right over here. And that's all done, I guess. So we're gonna solidify this. Extract it, basically. I could stop my sand and extract all this. Put my sand, some of my sand in here, I guess, for now. I'll just have a little bit here. Then I can tell it don't output. That way I can just store a bunch. And I'm gonna get 27,000, so let's do 4 of those. A lot of harder to get resources. Ah, cool. This is the rarest of the rare earth 1 byproducts. Okay, and rare earth you create out of what? What base items? Not like this gas, this gas, this gas. But like if I was going mining or going to get something, what's the base items that you're getting the rare earth out of? And then this. I mean, I'm glad that the MV extractors, MV machines hold 32,000 of liquid. That's always really nice. That it upgrades the liquid slot and stuff as well, so that's cool. So what do you create the rare earth out of specifically? Like what base thing? Several different ores. Oh, redstone. I have infinite redstone for my glowstone. So what would I start with if I was doing that? Not that I'll do it right now, but you know. Hold on. Rare earth dust 1. Product of processed raw ore. Is there a particular one you're doing in particular right now, or just a bunch of different processed raw ores? Yeah, any eye is always crazy when you're trying to find random things you don't even know what you're looking for. Okay, 3, 4. Good. Then we can put the sand back and flip it out. You. There we go. Late game, you get rare earth combs from bees. Okay, cool. So as I get more and more to bees, it'll be good with that. So for these circuits, what am I missing? I have the soldering. Put that down here. Extra tank here. I'll just have that for the future if I need it. I have my soldering. That's good. So I just need all the other stuff together. Let's go put this pump up. We're not really using it right now. So I have my redstone wires. Was there a few more being done? I don't know. Yeah, all right, cool. 64. Cool. The resistors. Where were they? A lot of this stuff's here. So all that's processing. So almost done with those. So basically, I think that's it. It'll be molten polyethylene. We can go get more. Yeah. And then just 256 of these. Which is these four. I got an extra circuit boards, so let's just go put those up. Okay. So these, go get more molten polyethylene. And what's good about yttrium and fluorine, in particular for what you're thinking, like what you'll use it for kind of thing. Like, I know there's going to be a million different things, but like in particular, you're like, I want to craft this yttrium and this fluorine particularly useful for something. Like my polyethylene makes a bunch of the little things cheaper, like circuits and other things. So yttrium, I don't know what that is, and fluorine, I don't know what that is. Like, what little useful things that you are seeking out of those resources. Those go 60 seconds each, so they take a little bit of time. But phenolics, we have, I thought some, yeah. How many of those do I need? 128, so I don't really need more than that. I don't really need to do all these. Let's get the glue out. So my glue I can go put downstairs, I think. In case I need it. All right, we got the molten polyethylene. We're just about done making a lot of this. Okay, you. This one, I mean. It's got more than I need, basically. Okay, let's see. Wood pulp. Let's go put that up. Okay, so I need 512 of this, 256 of that, these, and then 56 of that, 512 of that, and then these, basically. Okay, and the diodes come later. So molten soldering alloy, it'd be basically that right there, and this, and the circuit assembler. Oh, those only held It's a little less than that. Okay, you into there, which should be forgot about my little hopper I gotta put in it. Then it'll just output at the front. And so that's gonna make me 256 circuits, and I'm gonna have 120 extra. So I already have 128, I think. It doesn't hold enough liquid. It's 18,000, so once I get a bit more out, and then it'll be good. It'll be good. Done. Oh, what about these? We don't have any of these in there. These. And basically that'll fill up the top 4 things. There we go. So that's a bunch of those circuits. Let's look at the other circuit though. So this one will be these. 128 of these, right? With the gold wires. So let's go do my gold wires real quick. Put these up here. So for now, I just do this. I need extra gold wires, actually. I thought I calculated it right. Or maybe I didn't calculate the gold wire thing. Let's do more. Sure. Number 1, wire mill. It's 1024, so extra stacks. I had a lot, but I need a bit more, basically. And then, do I have any of these around? Alright, good. I have some, so. Then I have the diodes, and then I have the copper wires. And the soldering alloy, I think I had extra of that, so. Basically, I'm making all my circuits. I have all my stuff ready. How's the glass going? Alright, just move it along. So these, I need all my diodes. So 8 stacks, okay. So I only need 4 stacks to get 256. So I have extra diodes, I think. Then my extra circuits over there. So that's cool. I can make use of those later if I need them, I think. I think that's all I need there. 128 of these, which we'll get more of that. The diodes. And then circuits, which we're making now. And then 256 copper wires. So let's go get those. Don't know how many I need, honestly. We'll just craft a bunch. Yeah, we're getting there. So I need my circuits, those, and then I'll have 128 of those. This one. What are you making? Oh, you're still making the thing. You're at 2,000 seconds out of the monosteel plate. So that's a thing. I'll use my other circuits as well, just so I'll have them ready, and the other one will just be crafting down there. 24 of these. 3.5. It'll just make me more circuits. I'll need basically 256, so 4 stacks. Right here. So it's just up down the line. Just 4 items. So here are just copper wires. So yeah. So this one I'm gonna have extra. That one I'm just making out of gold wires. There we go. So wires are last, actually. Let's put them in the order, just while we're just sitting waiting. I like things to be in order. So that, and that. And the soldering. How's the wire mill going? Maybe it's enough. We'll see. A few more. Maybe 2. 3. I think that's enough. Yep. 128. And my soldering. Basically, now this is good. Now I need my circuit assembler to finish those. Then I can make these. At least I get wafers, a lot of wafers out of these things, and these wafers I could turn into the diodes. So that's really, really good recipe. Anytime I need the extra of these, at least I don't need like tons of gallium now. And I'm making more gallium over here. Right over here. What are you? Bunch of this. Okay. This into there, which is that into there, which is 5 dust. Cool. That's just more wafers. So now I'm being held back basically by my circuit assembler. But we can think about the other things now while we're kind of waiting on that, and to put that in there. Polyethylene, I guess I could put it right there. The rubber we could go put into the machine. Just have extra. So that'll be 128 circuits right here. As it makes the other ones. Actually, let's go check. So as it makes those, it'll be 120 circuits. So we can take that off. We're good there. The other things then we're making are electric motors. Let's make a bunch of electric motors. Meaning we want a bunch of that stupid copper-nickels. Let's make 128 motors because, We use these all the time. So 512 copper nickels. Wire mill. That. 512 copper nickels. Do we have any wire left? I don't know. We have a little bit, but not much. So copper nickel. How much do we have? 174. So we just need to make more copper nickel. Flue to solidify it. Can extract. Oh yeah, extract the dust. Fluid solidifier, extract, extractor, dust, mixer. So copper, nickel. We want how much of that? Should make the solidifier out of the dust. The dust, I go into the extractor, which would be like this. So 256. So 4 stacks, 4 stacks. 2, 3. All right, I already got some nickel. I might have some nickel elsewhere too. I don't know. Maybe over there. I don't know if I still have it in there. I need basically 4 stacks of copper. Might be here. Yep, we don't still got it here, so that's fine. So you grinder need to do these. And then 1 stack of nickel. Yep, that'll be that. Let's just put this so it's at the appropriate. There we go. That'll give me those 512 2x copper nickel wires. And you also need 4x ones. That'll do those. Magnetic steel rods. Let's go look at that. For this, we're just gonna move it right here. So I can just use the rest of my inventory. Nickel. All right, steel rods. I don't think we have a bunch. So we can make more. 28 magnetic steel. Okay. Rods. That one and that one. Then I need to do aluminum. Basically, I'm gonna get 64. That I need 2 stacks. 2 stacks to get that. And then basically 256 copper cables. And I don't think we have that. So need to make more regular copper cables. How much we use in our machines though? You're 90 EU. You're 48 and you're sometimes running. Wire mill's running. It says 16 EU, so it's really not bad on that one. Okay. Copper cables, that'll be wires. And you're number 1, so we can just put these in there. Yep. Let those run after the other one. So this will be my steel rods. This will be my aluminum rods. Making copper nickel. So nickel. Um, this just goes in the mixer. Number 3. Which is another machine, so that's another reason why I need to get this moved downstairs with battery buffers and so on. So there's 16. You're not using that much. You're not using much sometimes. Well, you're 90 EU, so you're the biggest. But my mixer is going to use 24, so it's not much. So copper nickel mixer, number 3. Every 5 seconds, okay. So I have a lot of copper nickel there, and then make those wires. And that'll take a while too. I have some wires, let me see. 2x, I got 28, and then some 4x. These pipes don't go there. There's some copper wires, basically. I don't need all these wires, actually, at this point. I already have all the things I need over there. Let's go put the copper gold wires over there, so if I need more of these, I can do these in the future. Gold up. Gonna have to rubberize these copper wires. I mean, that can't be that much. Yeah, look, 16 EU, 2.5 seconds. That's pretty good. I'll have to polarize these, which is downstairs. A lot of processing this morning. But then I'll have a bunch of motors. I'll have a bunch of circuits. I'll be able to, make more machines, all that stuff. So it's really good. I'll have to process more aluminum soon. Because, yeah, getting low. From the alumina, right? Alumina and carbon, which we can get a lot of carbon later, but I think we have some. All right. So this one with carbon, blast furnace, carbon, Canthal. That one. No number or anything, just straight up put it in. Okay, carbon, carbon, carbon. Okay. And then CO2 gas, I think I just export it. Right there. It'll just go out there, I think. See what it does. If not, I could pipe it to the flue trash can, but I think it's good. Yeah, see, it doesn't hold. It doesn't keep a hold of the CO2 gas. I guess you do whenever you want to. Like, you could store it, probably. but automatically it just gets rid of it. So that'll just give me a bit of aluminum. So that's good. How are these two machines going? You are at 3,000 out of 4,000 seconds, and you are just coming along. Almost 4 stacks there. Yep. And then how are these going? 5 gallium. These dudes are just slowly processing. I need MV extractors there later, but yeah. I wonder how much of the berries I have out of all the processing I'm doing, little processing. Oh look, there's a spot for mobs to spawn. Okay. We have 44,000. So, yep, it still can make quite a lot of that. And then these got a polarize. What's this? Yep, then I need 128 of those, 256 rods. So let's go do that. Aluminum. Copper nickel. Yeah, my brain's just, I'm getting tired, I think. I woke up early. And I have to go to the store a bit later, so I need to probably get off soon. Take a shower, go to the store, come back, take a nap, and then stream more tonight. Hopefully all this processing will be done. And then we can actually work on building and doing more stuff here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and host a table, I think. Or a DTIAG. I could host a DTIAG. He's pretty cool. He's doing hive run, in-game twist. Yeah, we'll go ahead and host a DTIAG, and then he's pretty cool. And then we're gonna be back later today, probably. I gotta go to the store and stuff, and then come back, take a nap, and then stream more. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. And then I'll let all my stuff process, and then I'll be back later today. And thanks for hanging out on the stream.